Alrighty, hello? Hello. One moment. Just getting sorted here. Bum, bum, ba-dum. Alrighty, hello? Whoa. Whoa. My audio's looping. That's what I was looking for. That is what I was waiting to see. Preview is still on. Let's turn that off. There we go. Oh man, live letter this morning, and then an afternoon nap. I am all out of sorts. A little out of sorts currently. All right, let's get over here. Let's just check, make sure everything is working. So over the middle of the week, I was looking at installing and messing around with Voice Mod, which is this. It's not an Elgato plugin, but it has a plugin with like Elgato and the Stream Deck and stuff. But it did reroute some of my audio, so none of it should sound different though. It should all sound the same. Because I don't think it actually changed the outputs, it just had to reroute it through Voice Mod to Go XLR until out to you guys, so let me know if something sounds different. What's up, Teddy? I have a whopping 20 minutes before I have to go to work. Do you work at 4 tonight? Like 4 to 10 or something? What's up, man? What is up, my guy? Yeah, I had all my notes pulled up for the live letter to check. Not to check, but to keep notes, like on important stuff. But it really didn't have many things to take notes on. It was kind of weird. All right. I think we should be all set. Last night you didn't get home until 12:30. Why does it take so long to turn down that restaurant? Like, are you responsible for certain parts of it? And it's just seems like a lot. I haven't worked in food in some time though, and the deepest I got, venture coffer. The deepest I got into working in food was worked at a grocery store for a while in the deli section. I worked at a Starbucks for what, a year and a half or so. That was quite a while. And then my first job was working at the Atlanta Bread Company, which is just like Panera, but in a different region of the States. Just a different different type of same deal, basically. The notes will be in the patch note. Yes, I realize that. But it's so strange how there so many notes to go over. What the heck is our roof tile? I gotta probably relist some things. A lot of stuff that I have right now on the market is not selling as garbage. All right. Up to 28 material containers. I don't know how many I want to wait for. If I want to do like 30 or if I want to wait all the way till 50. Wait and open 50 of them. Yeah, so we're at look at Gorek putting 600,000 in the bank. What the, this man. But yeah, all these things I've been taking out recently have been selling. But we're only at 12.6. Alright, what is in the venture coffer? Black die, no whammies? Oh, blue. Blue dye. That's not the big money maker. Nope. That is not the big money maker. Close everything down, but it's a fondue place, so when people come to eat, they are there for at least like an hour and a half to 2 hours. And our people taking reservations had 3 tables come in at closing. Isn't there... So that restaurant doesn't have... Feels like restaurants should have a minimum window to come in, depending on what kind of restaurant it is, no? Like, if you close at, let's say, 10 o'clock, you can't pull up at 9:55 for an hour-long meal. You know what I mean? That just seems really weird if you could do that. And it also seems kind of shitty. No, that seems really lame. Servers have no backbone, can't say no to anything. Well, is that because of them, or is it because of, like, upper management has told them to do that? Just because, like, if you're supposed to be closing down at, let's say, 10 o'clock, I mean, as long as you keep getting paid for it, I guess, but then there are certain people... There are certain positions in that kind of a job that probably don't get paid all that much. Combination of both. I don't know. Alright. So I know I want to work on the Blue Mage quest today. I would also like to get this sorted. Working on leveling my red... Oops. My red mage. We're at 72. Working through doing the trust system. So I could just jump into one of those real fast. 'Cause I want to level at least one squad for trusts. Could go dump off all of our greens after we do 1 or 2 more of those. Get some more material coffers, even though I do need some more ventures. 227 ventures. Yeah, we're a little low on the venture tokens. But I'm probably just going to buy them with allied seals instead. Since I'm going to get more doing Blue Mage stuff today. Speaking of which. A little night music on a clear day you can smell forever. And some like it excruciatingly hot. Blue Mage stuff. Is there any roulettes looking for DPS? Hell no, there ain't. Alright, trust time. Avatars. I think we're still in... Yeah, we're still in one more Holminster. I do believe. I guess because the... Well, I don't want to take all... Because I'll need another pair of 70 pluses that I can use and take up with a different character. So I'll probably stick with the same layout. Oh, you want to do an expert real quick, Ben? Yeah, I could do that. I could shoot some lasers in the expert expert roulette real fast. Bum bottom. Bum 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 bottom. Yeah, let's rock and roll. Man, the freaking Hunts train now has a 4 in the corner. Like there are 4 messages waiting. I haven't done a Hunt train in some time. I actually muted the channel since I did so many early on. I was doing them so often. I'm sure they're probably a little quicker right now. I imagine the the zone slices or whatever, the the 3 zones of all the Endwalker zones are probably still in. I don't think they're turned off yet. So hunt trains probably still take a while. I think I noticed what they started doing now is doing hunt trains in 2 parts. They would do 3 zones, then take a break, and then come back and do 3 zones later.
Once upon a time,
What the heck?
there was a beautiful blue star.
Black Mage Ben?
That
Ben
fell to
Mage?
pestilence and rotted inside and out.
Also, spoiler dungeon. Dun dun
The more
dun
its people
dun
clung to
dun
life,
dun
the
dun
more
dun.
they suffered.
Spyank. I'm doing the damages. Second on deeps because Sage is easy. These mobs keep moving forward. I guess the tank does keep backing up. Tank do be backing up.
Until they curse not the illness, but their fellow corrupted.
Bum-ba-da-ba-da-bum. Bum-ba-da-ba-da-bum. I know the community thinks like that. I mean, White Mage is like the better dungeon healer, even if dungeons aren't hard in this game. But I usually default to Sage in dungeons. It's just so easy. And it blasts the crap out of things. Why is Ben dying? Why is Ben dead? Oh, okay. Were you standing in the goo? I did just cast both of my AoE heals, and I guess you were too far away, and you were standing in the goo. I don't know if I want to res you, because you'll just get weakness before the boss. Yeah, I think you stood right there in the... Is this where the toxic sludge is? Or like right there? Yeah, you're in the toxicosis. This kid. Yeah, if I were to res you, you'd have damage down for the whole boss, so...
Those who lived and festered. Those who died and decayed.
Run, Top Hat Man, run! Oh, you'll get teleported anyway, I guess. I'm shooting laser beams. What's up, Nick? Yeah, see, Teddy saw what was going on there, I guess. Yeah. Just couldn't move out. Yeah, but it's April 1st, Teddy. I don't know if you're playing into the bit, or if you also remember that it's April 1st. Oh, that hit me. Okay. That probably wasn't close enough. I'm dead. Maybe? Heart of Corundum? That was weird. Pretty sure I was... I was running to the group so much. Just couldn't get there in time, I guess. But yeah, it is April 1st, so you gotta be careful. Man probably hit me again. Damn. Getting clipped. Hey, freaking 3 vol now. No matter. I was trying to discern from the launch trailer, which we can watch the 6.1 trailer here in a little bit. I will, of course, preface it by the fact that it is spoilers for anyone that is not done with Endwalker yet. But it's only like 3 minutes long, so. The trailer has a whole bunch of previews for the upcoming raid, upcoming role quests, upcoming side quests, the new area we're going to, apparently, as well as the new dungeon. I'm pretty sure it shows all 3 bosses and some trash, because I doubt they're making a dungeon that's more than 3 bosses. I do wonder what that new 6.2 dungeon is going to be, though, because it sounds like it's not, that dungeon is not tied to like MSQ stuff, which could be interesting, like a different type of dungeon. But no way to know until we're in the patch, and 6.2 isn't until August. Okay, Reaper fully ready, starting to gear up your warrior. Yep. My warrior has, I think, 4 pieces of raid gear now. I'm pretty loot locked to Savage for my healers. I need 2 more twines, which I may be done with needing by the time that the Alliance raid comes out, because essentially I'll be able to get the similar thing from there to upgrade my tombstone gear from the Alliance raid. But I basically need a weapon, a ring, which I guess I already have. So I'm going to see if the, I wonder if there's a ring inside the Alliance raid that could be not piety. Would be nice. You're mildly impressed GW would flex them profits by wasting money on the cinematic just for a gag. Oh, they made like an actual cinematic for it or something? Is it... Can you link this in Heresy? Or is it on like Warhammer Plus garbage and you saw it on Reddit? Because did they actually... I mean, you say that, but on the live letter today... There's no new April Fools, I guess, for the Final Fantasy XIV team that I could see. They didn't launch anything new, rather. But there was a recap of like 5 previous April Fools gags that Final Fantasy XIV and Square Enix put together. And they're like full-on commercials. One of them was like 3 minutes long. So... Like, there was one they're ripping on Pokemon Go. There was one they were ripping on Uber. And these are old. These are older things, like 2016, 2017. So that was before Final Fantasy XIV was, like, super big. And they flexed money on something silly. So if GW made a whole, like, trailer for it, that's kind of funny. But it may just be them, I don't know. And it's probably part of their marketing budget, I guess. But also, flexing squats, but then their current state of the game with supply and demand will probably feel a little bit shitty to players. Considering sometimes it takes like 2 months to get an order of models, which is just kind of psychotic. bet this boss is really fun for Black Mage Hubban. Keep running around the giant robot. Hey, look, Bob, arm's length. What's the alliance for him? Gonna try to upgrade your Reaper Tombstone gear? Well, yeah, of course. That's what the alliance raid is for. That and the new extreme trial, right? Well, the new extreme trial will just be a weapon. Is that correct? I think it'll just be a weapon.
And when one asked, what is the point? There were none left to answer.
Bum.
Farther still existed a star without strife.
What jobs do you have at max level, Nick? Anyway, I see you mostly just on Reaper, and you've obviously tanked some stuff, and you have White Mage. So do you only have a few jobs at max level? What's up, Mutton? The bard's getting smacked by a butterfly, it would seem. You know what? Kaboom! Big laser beam. Just home from work, Mutton? Alright, not bad, not bad. How was the job? Not bad? You have an okay day today? Ba-na-na-na. Give that boy a shield. And some DR. Bad day, lots and lots of calls. Damn. Been out here getting hit by the fire. Bum. We're blasted. This bard is cracked. Only in freaking 580 gear too.
The kindest, most gentle of beasts.
I bet is expert roulette idle level capped? Like if you're freaking 601 eye level in here, does that matter? Or does it only does it have a cap? I can't remember. I know it was recommended for expert, but I don't know if you can be way above it or not.
And its gift was as painless as it was beautiful.
No, Ben, don't do it. Yep. I needed to move to get in range of you. But the Vuln plus the AoE was a bit much.
They all slept happily ever after.
Damn. It is so hard to heal a tank to full. Shaking my head. You got hit with Doom. Where's my... Why can I not type in chat? What's going on with my friggin' keyboard right now? And I probably could have used another cooldown on the tank, but he got clipped by Doom. And I really only have, like... In that time frame, I tried to just instant, bomb the heck out of him, but... It wasn't enough. Wasn't enough. Damn. Almost complete, almost complete. Next dungeon. Gotta do a roulette dungeon on my red mage. My goodness, GG's. There are no party members. I couldn't even type GG's. They left so quickly. Free. Couldn't even hit him with the GG. Damn. I'ma wait for Gert. Wait for Gert for what? Is he getting online right now or what? Because I can do one more. I'll do a dungeon on my red mage, since I'll proc my 5 dungeons and 3 dungeons for the big XP. Could do that. Well, that's all right, Mutton. Yep, I'll be here for the next, well, 2.5 or so hours. I was gonna do a bunch of gameplay for a little bit here, and then I was gonna go over the 6.1 notes. Even if the 6.1 notes are kind of weird, because there really isn't a lot to go over that I find directly relevant. Oh, just the next few hours, so it's not right now. Just because I really focus on like the systems, the content, and like the job stuff. So there's lots of PvP stuff, and that looks fun. And then there's like pets and mounts and stuff, and the new beast tribe, and that looks fine. But the section about job stuff was very short. So I'll have to really wait to dig into that when the patch notes drop the day of the server. So on the 12th, April 12th, the whole patch notes will be out. You have no clue about Final Fantasy? You haven't given it a shot yet, Mutton. Just no time, or don't want to, or... Alright, but I'm gonna queue for leveling then and see how long it takes. Because I did my biggest 12 minutes? That'll be the biggest bang for my XP buck right now. I mean, that's fine, Bed, but I have to do... if I'm trying to proc both of my things, I need to do a roulette and a dungeon. So I was going to just queue leveling. Because that'll proc both. I did a bunch of Holminsters, well, 2 this morning while the live letter was going on in the trust system. Oh, what am I doing here? Wrong place. I need... go do... wrong place. Wait. Yeah, fairy dailies. Just trying to go through the checklist of all the different things you can do in this game to get XP. Let's go to those fairy dailies real quick. Do something while we wait for this queue. I wonder how much XP the Arcasodora Beast Tribe whatever dailies will do. I wonder if they're going to be similar to fairy dailies? I wonder. One would think, because they're the battle job tribe for Endwalker. I wonder if they're going to be... a similar amount. No time. And if I have time, it goes into Destiny 2 on some other games. I think I did explain this before. Oh, well, maybe. It's true, but I mean, I may have not asked you about it in a while, so it's not like a... You tried with a sub when I bought the game long ago. Sub ran out. Yeah, and you can't go back to playing for free if you did this. Yeah. Yeah. If you had a subscription before, then it voids your opportunity to do the trial version of the game, the play for free. So you have to just resub. Yeah. That is true. This is true. Also, this is Thancred. Definitely got a bit of a different feel than World of Warcraft, clearly. Combat is quite different. In places, I am starting to feel that combat in Final Fantasy XIV is actually a little bit more difficult. It's hard to explain. I tried bringing this up back when I was a noob from Final Fantasy, from a Final Fantasy point of view, when I had that show with Tom and Sonia on way back in the day. This is a few years now. And my impression of difficulty to kind of compare the games was looking at actions per minute, just trying to see how much you have to engage with the either game, which is sort of trying to get a gauge on how much, not work, but how involved classes and specs were versus jobs. And now that I've been on this side for a long time, and I can't hit the right button, plenty of max level characters, I don't have the difficult ones sorted, but it's just the combat in World of Warcraft. There are less buttons in rotations, and a lot more time when you're just doing filler stuff, which I think has to happen because World of Warcraft also has the encounters normally are faster. Like things are going on more at a more frantic pace in comparison, whereas a lot more methodical and paced in 14. But some of the jobs, because of that, are definitely really difficult. Mainly because of how many buttons you have to remember and utilize, and all the OGCDs you have to weave between for maximum uptime. And snapshotting is completely a thing in this game. So some aspects of remembering your rotation while also doing all your other little parts of it. If you mess up stuff, you're just out. You just lose parts of the rotation. You never get them back again, because they require certain things to be done to unlock, like a final move in a combo sequence or something. And if you hit the wrong button, it's just, now that ability is gone, and you'll never cast it until you come back around. And that's one less cast of that ability for the entirety of the whatever you're in combat with. So there are definitely parts of 14's combat that are, I would argue, a bit more difficult. Just remembering your rotation and how it works, and then doing mechanics on top of it all. It's also that I've only been playing this game not even a year yet. I've been playing this game a year in like end of May, June time frame. Whereas in World of Warcraft, I had learned and grown with that game for, decade and a half. Nearly half of my human life, I was playing World of Warcraft. As weird as that sounds, or sad as that sounds. I think the start was both overwhelming and boring at the same time. I did not like the UI for Final Fantasy, and it was hard to keep up with the story. I like the combat. With the telelines, like telegraphs and stuff. Sure, yeah, that's true. I mean, I'm on my red mage right now, so it's a 70-30 caster melee hybrid, maybe like 75-25. So I build up and balance my black and white mana to build up a melee combo that unlocks large spells that will eventually give me another part of a melee combo in endgame. I'm not there yet, or at least end of this current expansion, rather. But it is slower. And it definitely is more quote-unquote boring. It's funny you bring that up, actually. That was one of the notes for the next patch that I thought was kind of interesting, is... Let me actually scroll to it in the translations. In the next patch, coming on April the 12th... The live letter today was chunky. Although some of the chunk of the live letter, I would say, is neat, but doesn't really impact me as a player. So I'm like, eh. I'm still scrolling. This Discord thread is just massive. It's so many pictures, though, because they were trying to capture all the different little things. Here we go. Here we are. I'm in the right section. Where is that note that I know happened? Yeah, so they've made further adjustments on balancing lower level jobs. You will learn some actions sooner on lower levels, so it doesn't feel as boring to play them, but that of course results in some potency nerfs. We tried to reduce the animation lock on other classes as well. Yeah, so that's just something different. So yeah, they're trying to add potentially a few more spells to lower level jobs so that you have more to engage with. Yeah. So you have more to engage with while leveling. So that you're not... Because some of the jobs, you'll have like 4 buttons for 25 levels. Quite a while. This is the Final Fantasy XIV Reddit Discord, Ben. Should be able to give you a link, I think. But in the Reddit Discord, they have the feeds channel, which is the subreddit, the lodestone. They have a dev tracker whenever a dev posts anything anywhere, but then they have a translation team that translates from Japanese to English. Oh my god. Ah, this is a low roll. Well, maybe not. It just depends. Is this a seasoned tank? They have all tanks at 90s. They should know how to do this. But this is cringe. Because this is not hard to do if you just don't skip everything. You can just kill trash mobs. It makes it so much safer. Bring an Aurum Veil. That's not gonna go off. Are you pulling the frag? Pulling the frag. Very good. He's LOSing into the boss room, maybe? Yeah, boss room LOS. Got it. See, that's totally fine. Tank's almost dead, though. But yeah, I should be able to give you a link, or the link to join might just be in the 14 subreddit. But yeah, their live translation team is fantastic. It's where I've been pulling. That's where Mr. Happy pulls all of his notes. It's one of the resources I definitely want to talk about in a video where I just go over awesome 14 resources. Lower level red mage. I have no procs. I have very little buttons. I have enough buttons. This is the thing that what Mutton was just talking about, which I was just musing on the live letter. Is I don't know how they're going to restructure that. I wonder if they've gone through and just given if they've given some of your class quests earlier abilities. So instead of unlocking stuff in like the late 40s, you'll unlock stuff earlier, right? That clearly has to be what's going on here. Just so you have a few more buttons in their rotation. You'll still unlock everything at the same, probably in the same brackets, but that was weird. Okay, let me see if I can just invite you to the Discord, Ben. It's a massive Discord. I have so much of it turned off. As you might imagine, a Discord based on the subreddit is a little large. So I have most of the Discord not on. Wow, 0.2% from that ability hit. It's gonna be big XP at the end here. You also feel like you're not done with WoW in some way. I haven't played WoW in 7 months. We're gonna do a watch party in Discord when the announcement is happening. That's on the 15th or so about 2 weeks from now. A little bit after the patch for 14 comes out, ironically. But yeah, we'll do a I butt aggroed. We'll do a watch party. We'll see what's listed. The thing is, though, like the combat in WoW is fun. Like WoW combat, pretty fun. This new raid, apparently, I ran even a poll on my Twitter. Had like over 400 votes. I was surprised. I thought my Twitter is pretty much dead. And the overall majority, if I took out the meme answer, was that it was pretty 50-50. People were like, the new raid is good. Overall, I'm enjoying the game. So it was like, it's overall not bad. The new grindy zone is pretty fun. I still think bringing back tier sets is stupid. I don't like tier sets. It's funny though, it's the first time I have been playing World of Warcraft as like my hobby game in years, and this is like the second time I remember in recorded history where Enhancement Shaman is very good. And Enhancement Shaman got a world first. That hasn't happened since Warlords of Draenor. And that was only in Warlords of Draenor for the first world first. None of the others like in the rankings because they nerfed it. It was all about the quadratic scaling on Flame Shock and Fire Nova, which I do remember us reporting that was going to be fucked. So that it hasn't happened in so long, and here I am not playing WoW, and Handstone's popping off with this crazy dog build with double legendaries and a certain conduit setup and a new tier set. You've not played WoW for about a year? Oh, damn. You know, like I said, I'm at 7 months or so. Yep. I just definitely didn't feel very comfortable continually giving money to Bobby Kotick and his cronies. Even though that, you know, you can play it or not, because Because not supporting... I only have a 2-hit combo at this level. That's why I'm messing up. I only have... Yeah. I don't even have doublemint. That's why. Weird. You miss doing MMO things, finding new friends, etc. But with shit work hours and less people, where you are nearly forced to work in the weekend also to keep up. Well, that's a tough one. It might, I don't know what your situation is, you know, overseas and whatnot, Mutton, but there was one of those motivational little, you know, viral tweets that came out that, you know, you never know if they're real or not, or the situation that leads to them was real. But it went pretty viral. Up to a point where, like, I'm not following the person that tweeted it out, and I still saw it in my feed. It was basically something along the lines of, over this weekend, I was let go from a company that I've been a part of for 7 years. Always remember that you are just labor to companies. So don't overwork. Don't work when you don't need to. Stop checking your emails off hours. A job is something you work to let you live. It's money to live. So you don't live to work. One of those whole shedingles. Which, you know, in light of the fact it was somewhere probably in there because I like tweets from the better Blizz stuff, right? And it's funny. Microsoft buying out, you know, Activision Blizzard for $64 billion, and then they settle one of their lawsuits to make this, like, which it is still a lot of money. It's just like, is it a lot of money, or is it just like a little bit of money? Blizzard settled one of their lawsuits just about a week ago now, for only to the tune of $18 million. So what is $18 million when they're getting an influx of $60+ billion? And considering they're also being brought to court right now for wrongful death from the family of the woman that committed suicide after the convention problems. So, I mean, even if many of those people don't even work at the company anymore, Bobby Kotick is still there. And his shitlords at the top are still there. So that's where a lot of my stance on not wanting to play WoW is right now. Also, I think I had enough of refarm the same gear you've already farmed garbage that keeps happening in World of Warcraft. I think I was done doing the same thing over and over for the same rewards, which is weird because actually the new season, the 4th season, which is going to be probably like a year because they're just using that as a buffer zone for dev time. But that actually kind of interests me, like the old returning dungeons as Mythic Plus and stuff. That actually seems kind of cool. And doing the affixed raid stuff also seems kind of cool. I don't have a raid team, really. If I had, you know, if we could get the community guild, if they wanted to do, like, just 10-man, that could be kind of neat, but many of us just don't want to play. Because it's so much just... Raids don't give enough loot. So 1.2 million XP plus 332,000 plus 500,000 plus 10,000 plus 156,000. Goodness. A lot. Raids don't give enough loot. Mythic plus loot is too stingy. Valor points are too stingy. They just need to let the players have loot, man. It's so weird to me. Every week, that's one of the biggest differences, Mutton. You miss raiding in WoW. So here's a weird part. Obviously different raid sizes if you compare the two games, right? Raids in 14, the raids that matter. There's 24-man raids, but those are LFR. Not really, but they're LFR. They fall into that kind of realm. Raids in 14 versus raids in World of Warcraft. Do you remember, I'm just going to pick on you as an example, Mutton. Do you remember doing raid clears when you have every boss dead on whatever difficulty you're currently working on in World of Warcraft? And obviously you have 15 gear slots, but you would go through the entire raid and receive nothing. Do you remember weeks like that and how bad that feels? So that happened multiple times. So that's one of the reasons why one of our community members stopped raiding after a few weeks in Castle Nathria, is that he didn't get anything. Nothing from his Great Vault. He even did some Mythic Plus. He cleared the whole raid. Got nothing. Couldn't move his character forward. So he was logging in, doing the motions, and getting nothing back for it, because all the gear is so random. Personal loot trading restriction rules, blah, 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 blah. Okay? In 14, that doesn't happen. Every single raid week, even if you don't get a physical, or in this case, a digital drop, you get these tomes, right? These books. Or, in the normal mode of the raid, you can just keep running it until you get one of these tokens from every boss. One token of your choice for a armor piece in whatever slot. So basically you get 4 tokens of your choice from normal, and then every time you kill the last boss at normal, you get one of these sword tokens, these weapon tokens. These normal tokens, basically a currency, you will always be able to get every week as long as you raid. And in Savage, every time you kill each Savage boss once, you get the corresponding tome. These right now are books. It's red, yellow, green. I think the last one is a blue or something. I don't remember. Even if the boss still drops 4 pieces of loot, either upgrade tokens, like this thing does, this Rabarant here, or these caches right here. This is a weapon cache. I haven't popped it for one of my ults yet. Even if you get nothing, you still get these tomes. And these tomes just turn in for the same gear. You need 2, 4, or 6 of them to turn in for the gear piece. But then, once you've accrued enough of them, you just straight up buy the piece of gear you want. That's why I have no green books right now. In this little slot right here, I had green books, because I purchased another... I'll show you on my Astro. I purchased the upgrade piece to take my leg slot item up 10 eye levels. Because we had killed that boss 4 times. That boss also does drop that upgrade piece, but lots of people need them. So we need on them, and whoever wins the roll wins the roll. But I didn't get anything, but I still, after 4 clears, upgraded my piece of armor. And now if I get a twine now, I'll just move the twine to my gloves or my helmet. Every single reset, you slowly, or if you get obviously a coffer drop, that's what they're called, you move your character forward every single time. And bosses that loot lock you, you can keep redoing until you roll and get the piece you want from, say, normal. Like if you need 4 of these helm tokens, so you run each of the 4 bosses, and you run the first one, and you just blast it in 5-6 minutes, get a helm token, move on to the next boss. Blast it, get your helm token, move on to the next boss, right? And then once you've got your tokens for the week, you either buy a piece of gear, or you hold it if it costs more tokens for a later piece, or something like a chest piece I think costs 6. So it takes a week and a half, right? You always are working forward, even if it's only in a token-based system. And of course, again, like I said before, bosses can just drop loot. Every week, it's so refreshing to know that once you clear bosses for the week, your character moves forward. I'm not even getting into the fact that the bosses still drop tombstones, which is basically valor points. And valor points can buy a different set of gear that is a little weaker. It just requires a raid material to upgrade. So there's either like the highest level boss drop or the token level, which just requires you to buy and then upgrade to the same level. And you get these just from a weekly current. There's a cap. It's a weekly currency cap right here, this 450, which I'm almost fully capped on. I haven't needed to buy anything in a while because I don't need the gear specifically. Like, you always move your character forward. You get your tombstones, you get your mythos books, you get chances at coffers or the upgrade materials. You work on the token materials. I don't know what these are called specifically. Just tokens, I guess. Every single week. There's never a week in 14's rating where you just get nothing. It never happens. And it's so refreshing. There was one week where we hit... And it's also a crazy thing, too, because it affects everybody, right? So our first week, we've killed Phoenix now 8 times, the third boss. So, and I can, like, I can pull up the boss fight just to give you a... Well, I'm jibber-jabbing here. Let me pull up this footage. So this is the third boss. And this is our first kill, which we did way back February 7th. We've been working on the last boss for many, many weeks now. We are on the second half currently. But this is Phoenix. But after we got to our 4th kill, obviously you defeat the boss, you loot the chests. You know, you roll off of who needs stuff, you roll greed if no one needs something specifically, but at the current time, obviously everyone needed something. But then everyone had 4 books. So then we all went back to the main hub and we all purchased another piece of gear. So in that reset, that boss clear, not only did we get 2 upgrades and 2 pieces of gear, every single person, all 8 of us, got another piece of gear. So it just has these bump windows of every 2, 4, or 6 weeks, depending on how many books you need. Everyone in your group bumps another piece of gear. Now, top-end guild stuff, they clear all this stuff in literally days, and we're still clearing now because we only raid 7 to 8 hours a week. Not even. We raid 7-ish hours a week if we're lucky, because of our current schedule with people we have here and where time zones are and works and whatever. We just don't have enough time to do more. I would love to do like a Tuesday, Wednesday, 6 to 10 or something. Just do like 2 longer days, because the repetition and muscle memory you build in 14 raiding really helps to be able to put in hours in succession. Our short little 2-hour chunks that we do, we'll get to a good rhythm after 45 minutes or an hour, and then we only have an hour of progress, and then we're done for the whole week, right? But we would have to have like totally different shifts in who could be available when, or how often we could be available, how early could we start, how late could we go to do that. But like 2 4-hour days would be so choice in this game, because you'd get in such a good rhythm after you warm up and hash out mechanical stuff for the first 45 minutes to an hour. Then you get to really grind against the boss. You beat the next part of a mechanic, and then you move on to the next part of it, and you still have time. The other night, the boss we're working on right now has 2 parts. We beat all of part 1 finally. Part 2 has 6 acts. Well, 4 acts, final act, curtain call are the 6 parts of this encounter, 6 phases. And each one is just one mechanical puzzle. We've done the first one as super easy. We are working through the second one. But the other night when we were raiding, we really only had about 40 minutes to work on that second part. And now we're not going to be back due to scheduling and whatever until like the freaking 11th. So, but yeah, 14 is super crunchy if you get enough time to build your muscle memory, understand a pattern, see a mechanic, and then keep moving forward with it. Because it's a lot to remember. This game is hard to explain because there's so many puzzly elements to remember and things you all have to do. And then everyone has a job because it's only 8-man raiding. Everyone has a job. What's up, Destora? There's less RNG on who does what sometimes. And there's some, like right here, these tethers right now can either pick DPS first, then healer tank, or tank healer first, DPS second. But where you go with them, how you stand with them, how you react to it, where you move, is all these things, all these puzzly elements that you work on in 14. And they really lend themselves to being able to grind and keep turning that gear for enough time in succession to really progress. So, but yeah, the gearing in this game is so refreshing because every single time you kill a boss, every full clear, yeah, this is me doing really weird healing things because we've been on a farm for this now for like almost 2 months. So I'm watching my healing timings and I'm like, what are you doing? What are you doing, my guy? Me talking to me. It's so damn refreshing, Mutton. To every single week, you always know you're moving forward your character. Either it's by a percentage, but a guaranteed percentage with a tome, or tome stones, or it's a guaranteed thing by just a boss drop. Yeah. Like the last boss that we're working on right now drops weapons. It always drops one weapon coffer, which is whoever opens it on the job you open it on is your 605 max level weapon. And then it also drops a weapon of a random one. So if it's the Reaper Scythe, then Duin just rolls on the Scythe, and then everyone else rolls on the coffer, right? And then vice versa. So it could take 4 weeks up to 8 weeks for everyone in your 8-man party to get their weapon. But while you're doing that, you're also getting the book from him, which upgrades your chest as well, because he also drops chest pieces. So in the time it takes you on average to get everyone their weapon, everyone gets their chest piece. Because it takes 6 books for a chest piece, I believe, because it's a major slot. Meaning that, like I said, on average, between 4 and 8 weeks, so if it takes you 6 weeks to get all your weapons, even if you don't get your chest as a drop, then you just buy the damn chest with the book tokens. And then you're done. And then you have the gear. And then you're that's it, right? There's no other nonsense. There's no, well, we killed Denathrius for the 12th time and no trinket dropped, yay, you know? There's none of that crap. There's none of that junk that just keeps getting in the way. Yeah. Don't you mean like 8 million slots for all the gear for all the jobs? I don't know how to... not necessarily. Well, in this game, too, there's an armory chest. So in 14, there's a separate bag system that holds all your weapons, hats, chest pieces, gloves, pants. Mine's still kind of scuffed. As you move more characters to max level, you don't need as many pieces of gear underneath it because you don't need it anymore. So my bags are still a little bit full because I still have classes to level. But yeah, all your gear is in individual bag slots. It doesn't clutter your bags. All this crap here is stuff I'm going to turn in for tokens later. This is a different system. This is just recycling garbage gear you don't need. So yeah, all your gear that you use on your jobs goes here. All these little white page paper in the bottom right corner means they're assigned to a job. Means they're on a gear set. So when you swap jobs, like this is a healer gear, tanking gear. Right? Healer gear. Tanking gear. It's not in your bags though. It's in your armory chest. Totally separate storage for it. It's just in the ether, you know? Just in the ether. And, you know, then you've got DPS gear. Then you've got caster gear. Yeah. It's so damn refreshing, man. And there's also there's less to do in 14. After a certain point, there isn't. But there is less to do in 14 compared to World of Warcraft, because the difference there is you don't have to keep grinding this game. You clear your raids for the week, you can jump in, do some roulettes to get your weekly currency, and then you're done. You can, like, go do other things. Log back in tomorrow. Skip a few days. Come back later, you know? There's lots of optional things to do. The grinds for the really fancy, crazy artifact relic weapons take a lot of time, but they're, at the current juncture, all cosmetic. There will be a new one that comes out in Shadowbringers. Or sorry, like there was in Endwalker. There'll be a new one. That new one, of course, will take you weeks to months, but it's also over multiple patches. It's not all at once. When I was doing my grind for all my crazy cool weapons last expansion, like this is the end result for White Mage right here. I think I did 7 of these. I did all 4 tanks and 3 healers. Yeah, all the healers. No, I didn't. I don't think I did Scholar, actually. Did I not do Scholar? I don't think I did. I know I did Astro and White Mage. There was no Sage yet, so I couldn't do Sage. I don't think I did Scholar Book. I know I did Samurai to the end as well. My Samurai has his weapon on too. Yeah, that's the end for Samurai. Cool glowy glowy crystal sword. But those are optional, right? Hildebrand stuff, which is like a total goofy side quest series, which we could probably work on some more today. I'm gonna do Blue Mage stuff now. We did our Red Mage thing right now. Let's go Blue Mage. Let's go fight this freaking Dark Souls boss in Final Fantasy XIV. Yeah. Now, getting started in 14 is an absolute gigantic undertaking. It is a massive amount of game to play through. I would probably put it somewhere in the 300 hours range of nearly pure single player, which is getting better too. In the patch on the 12th, they are updating all of the base A Realm Reborn story dungeons to have this trust system so that you can run dungeons with NPCs and not have to run them with people. And they're also cleaning up the end of ARR. There are these really weird current 8-man dungeons that are called main scenarios. And there's a trial that's not a trial. So they're cleaning all that stuff up. So now it's like a solo event, 2 dungeons. The longest of the dungeons is being chopped at the end and being turned into a solo duty. And then the trial, I think. It's all being refadoodled to make it so much less stressful and painful. Because right now it's kind of awful. But yeah, it's something like 300 hours to get caught up. It is vast. Just very, very, very big. The store, I haven't done anything outside of Raid in like a month. That's true, but you haven't capped your tone. I mean, you've been playing Elden Ring and stuff, which is totally fine. All that puts you back behind on, in Destora's case, is that he doesn't have tomestones to buy gear for, you know, like a different job if he wants to level one. So, But that's the different thing, Mutton. If you want to give it a try, I'm not trying to talk you into it, I'm just trying to explain. You really have to look at a lot of 14 as a single player experience, depending on where you're at in the game. Because what you should really only focus on, and it's so hard to sell people on, because all the dyed-in-the-wool long-term Final Fantasy XIV players will say it, a lot of reviews will say it, I've only been playing since last May, is it does get better. Like, the game gets more voice acting, the pacing of questing does get better, but it is slow. It's slow, though, on purpose. It's slow by design. The game has so many, the story in this game has so many characters, so much lore, and it's all thought out. A Realm Reborn, into Heavensward, into Stormblood, into Shadowbringers, into Endwalker is one complete narrative. There are still some loose ends here and there and some things that aren't totally sorted. But the game is just one big story. And it is slow in parts, in part because it's old. If it's the first two, if it's the base game in Heavensward, even Heavensward's great, it's still slow. And then Stormblood is kind of like, it drags because it doesn't feel as important. It's important, but it doesn't feel as important. And then Shadowbringers and Endwalker just punch you all over the place with just like lore and story and characters and plot and developments and feels and happy and sad and mad and cry and all of it. Yeah. But it's hard to sell people on, because it's really hard to say, well, yeah, if you just play it for 50 hours, it gets better. But that's not incorrect. It's just how the game is. It does take investment. It takes time. It is a long haul. You're only level 10 or 12? Oh my. Yeah, you barely got started then. So this is the Masked Carnival, if you've seen it, haven't seen it before. This is a 1v1 arena. Sort of a 1v1 boss arena. Where you're playing the Blue Mage, which all your abilities are called mob skills. They're all abilities from NPCs. Enemy skill is the correct word, I think. This is a limited job. It's not real exactly. But it does have a lot of very cool weekly rewards. Oh yeah, Knight doesn't do any damage to this guy. Blech. Shouldn't the weekly tombstone cap double in the patch? I don't think the tombstone cap doubles until like the end of the expansion, Distora. I think it stays 450 until like patch 0.4 or something. Like last tier, or maybe not even then. It stays at 450 for a while. Probably could look back at the Shadowbringers patch notes and see when it increased, but I don't think there's been no note about it so far, and I've watched the last 2 live letters about this next patch. So I don't think it's in this one. So slow and steady. Complete performance faster than standard, so 5 minutes. That's totally fine. This is the big Marlboro. Oh, it's just 2 Marlboros. Okay. But yeah, we'd have to check the patch notes to see. I don't think it goes up though. All magic oh, so this is the magic reflect Marlboro. Gotta use melee abilities. Can I use my damage shields? Will that matter? I don't know if it will. Ouch. I assume the other one reflects melee? Some of these I haven't done in a while, because there's so many. There's so much in the Masked Carnival. And I'm still working on the last 2 bosses. I haven't beat them yet. We're going to jump into that one here in a moment. This one's going to do the same thing. Nope, it's still all magic attacks. It's just 2 of the same things. Interesting. Just can't use magic on it. Well, I'm gonna keep hitting you with my stabby hand. Not sure what that does. Oh. I remember this. I don't know how to not get hit by those. Yeah, I'm dead. Guess I probably could have immuned. I have my immune on my bars. From, because I need the immune for the next boss I'm working on. I guess I'm just immune that. What binding is it on? No. Big melee combo. Owned. Yeah, the blue mage boost to max level Distort takes like 45 minutes. It doesn't take very long. Yeah, it's not that long of a thing. I wonder if I can survive doing this to him. Not exactly. Not worth. Yeah, I just gotta immune this. Oh, bad breath still hits through that, though. Shit. I'm dead. I forgot how I did this. Did I just race the boss or something? Because you can't kill the petals on the outside of the room. Huh. I gotta check. I'm gonna save my big melee combo for the next one because he has double the health. Just gonna poke this one. The other one has twice as much HP, so. So I think that's probably what I'm just gonna burst it. Hmm. He still gets the cast off, though. Oh, I just put those dots on me. It fully reflects them. I still got stunned? What stunned me? I'm still silenced forever. There's no way. Hmm. Immune to knockbacks during my immunity, but you can't, Huh. Alright, Nick, have a good one. Don't forget to hit the like button before you leave. Ah, still hit me, damn it. I don't know if I can just race the other one. I didn't look and see if he was stunnable. That's gonna bad breath me, isn't it? Okay, it doesn't, but... There's gotta be a way to survive this. Clearly, I'm not seeing the puzzle solve. Yeah, there's no... You can't attack them. Oh, there is just a... You can just dodge them like that? I was looking right at two of them. Maybe it's just a very short window, huh? Alright, whatever. That's far easier than I was expecting. I thought you had... Alright, whatever. Okay, whatever. I'm bad. I figured that they look at the whole room in a cone, but I guess they must shoot a line nuke instead. I don't know. Alright. This is wind, wind, wind. This is the ones that are out of line of sight. So this is do not sprint. Beat it faster than ideal. And only use lightning. Oh, is Gret. Well, that sucks. Because these guys are weak to, they're weak to wind. I can still use my dot. My hammer. Dot, hammer, lightning, I guess. Let's see. Faster than average and dot, hammer, lightning can't use wind. Just gonna be this. This is all I can do. I can probably do a round of dotting them up, and then I don't know if the DOT is even worth the damage. I do have to sort of hit them into the proper corner here. I can't sprint. No, it's gonna blow up. Yep. Hmm. I can't use my Ramu hit on the start here. I've got to really save my instant cast as well. I don't even know if the dot's worth it. Maybe it is. I don't know. It takes for like 4% of their health. Yeah, it's probably worth it. Can I stand in the middle of the room and hit all 4 of them, I wonder? I don't know if I'll get out of range. Hey, don't. Okay. That's easy then. Yeah, okay. I don't need to push them against the wall or anything. I thought they'd be too far away. Yeah, that was okay. Got it. Nailed it. Ease. Boom, boom, boom. Just stand in the middle and hit the button. Okay. Now for progression. Red, fraught, and blue. Let's see if I can remember all the mechanics. I'm pretty sure all my buttons are set up in the right way. All right. Oh, come on. I'm dead. Thought I had the interrupt there, but apparently not. Did not have the interrupt there. Got so much health. Hey, it's like Phoenix. It's not far enough, maybe. Ouch. Interrupt first. Okay. Nope. Can't get the dot off in time. Big dot damage. Gonna run away. Yeah, I got this guy down really well. It's the next one that's the harder one. But I have my dispel, I have my immunity, I have my interrupt. I have to just completely yeet the left hand when it spawns. Go to dispel. Gotta get really close. Good, good, good. Okay. Interrupt that. Keep the mana going. These are the hands. Ah, crap. Wrong button. Alright, they're both down. Interrupt. Gonna do the debuff next, I think. That's a big splash. This is the immune, I believe. I can't remember. Yeah, this is the immune. Okay. I lived, bitch. Alright, I don't know what Cascade is. Okay, it's the tornadoes like the fire guy does. Oh my god. Oh, then he swings too. I'm dead. I'm dead. Yep. Okay, wow. Okay, okay. Okay, okay, okay. One man raid boss. What's up, Daniel? What do you mean? It's Friday. I mean, I primarily Monday, Friday streaming. I do want to do more soon, so stay tuned for that. Get all the buffs up. Big burst window. Gotta run and run again. Anna. Nope, do nothing. Oh, I wiggled until I didn't. Yep, I'm dead. Ah, friggin' crap. This is spicy. I wonder if the last boss will be harder. Or not. I have a weird feeling that it, like, won't be compared to this, but who knows. Oh, you can't interrupt that. Okay. That actually yeets the damage. Alright, so I have to wait, do the interrupt solo then. What? Wrong button. Alright. Oh, inside first. Inside safe first, right, I should say. No big deal there. Ah, man, that's... It feels so weird. Like, it's like a 2.5 second cast, right? But the way this game works, so if I'm already casting something, and then he starts casting his cast, you'd think I can get my full cast off that started before, and then use my instant interrupt to interrupt his cast. But no, his cast still goes off. Which is a little weird. Big crits. Nope. Okay. I didn't get to put up my toad oil yet. No, I didn't hit the fluid swing. Oh my god. You missed one thing on this fight, man. Watching everything else that's going on. Even if realistically it's not a whole lot. I probably should debuff him when he does the charge on me, though, I think. Nope, interrupt first, because you can't cast a faster spell and then instant interrupt. Doesn't work. Does not work. What? Why did it hit me so hard? It didn't... Well, there goes all my mana. So weirdly frustrating, that ability. Like, I finished my cast before he finished his cast, but I still got hit by the don't do any actions when you have this debuff on you window. Like, what the hell? Yeah, my mana will be back for the next one, but alright. Frustrating. Just the way the sometimes how the spell layers work in this game. Alright. Is the dispel coming up now? Does he get hurt by the stab or no? He does, okay. How much does it hurt compared to the lightning? Lightning's still way more. Nope, none of that. Alright, we're looking good. Ad phase soon. Another debuff. This is ads. Nope, no fluid swing. Why is that hand not dead yet still? Damn. That dot wasn't enough. Okay, this is the immune. Heard how it has no channeling cast bar afterwards. Oh, get the fluid swing. Really? What the? What the hell? Well, that's awful. I learned an action from him, though. Apparently? Okay. I have no mana. I learned something. I learned Protean Wave. That's cool. I guess. Yeah, I learned this. Don't know how it hit me during that whole thing right there. I didn't stop moving. I'm gonna save my my huge burst window because I don't know if I'll need it. I need to heal myself again here before my health gets much lower. All right, what's he doing? Big splash again? I have no mana. So I'm just dead? Oh, okay. My immunity costs 3,000 mana. And because I had to heal myself, my heal costs 1,500 mana. Oh, boy. Man, this thing is, this is tough. See, I fucking hate this. Kill me. So stupid, man. Just because the game has just a slower tick rate, you just can't. 2.5 second spell. I cast a 1.5 second spell. My spell finishes. I go to interrupt his spell, which has roughly a second left. Doesn't get interrupted, so I get hit. So weird. So weird and so frustrating. See, I mean, it worked that time. I don't know, man. Very strange. Don't do anything. Move once. Gotta heal twice. Alright, we're back in there. My spell didn't cast, apparently. Damn it. So far behind on my rotation, I couldn't use that earlier. So many damn buttons. Oh, hit the fluid swing first. Get a rebuff though, because fluid swing does take the buff window. Oh, that's hitting me. Yep. I could the safe spot was right here underneath the corner. Very weird. Should be safe here. Fluid swing, interrupt that. Okay, it didn't snapshot me there. That's good. It yeets so much of my mana to have to do that. I wonder if I can... Am I doing that wrong? Am I supposed to not move until after the pyretic? I wonder. I think the explosion happens after the debuff. I can stand in the circle, debuff falls off, then I move? Maybe. Oh, what the hell, dude? Where was the safe spot? There was no safe spot on this corner of the room. My mana is completely butchered at this point. Haven't done any damage to him in like 30 seconds. Got no mana. Gonna have to stand here before the next boss, wait for my mana to come back. That was rough. That was much sloppier than I've done it before. We wait for mana. Is a spell? Good damage. A quick heal here. Interrupt that with the fish. Should be ads soon. Nope, another protein wave. Get my dots back up. This is the ad phase. Why did I stop moving? That was weird. I'm almost dead. What the hell? Okay, I am dead. I guess the I gotta save all. I feel like I don't remember saving all of my bursts for that second. Also, I don't know what hit me for like half my health there. I know I missed the freaking fluid swing. Every freaking time, man. Every freaking time. I'm even like looking at the enemy list and I'm like, I don't see it. I don't see it. I look away. Oh, there it is. And I get hit by it. Nope. Couldn't do my opener fast enough, I guess. Hey, I wonder if I can just stand here. Let me try this. Ah, okay. I've been doing it wrong. Learning. You're supposed to wait until the debuff goes off. Very good. Very good. I did. Okay. That was gonna tilt me off the face of the earth. I stopped casting like twice on purpose. That still hit me. Oh, man. Damn. Didn't apply the debuff before he charged either. Okay, interrupt at least landed. That's good. This is the run twice. Okay, good damage there. Man, okie dokie. I probably shouldn't have hit that. Oh well. Alright. Dark Souls boss time. I'm actually wait for my lucid dream to come back to like 20 seconds. All right. Big dispel here. Get away. Okay. Interrupt. I mean, he do be punching me for 600. Even with the damage down. Interrupt. Or not interrupt. Spell. Should be ads here at 70. As ads. My camera. Okay, he's gonna, yep, Blood Swing, get that first. Put your buffs back up. Well, your damage reflect and stuff. Debuff this guy. Big splash, just play it safe, just go immune. Okay. Sort of bait in the middle here, interrupt. Got mana back in a moment. Protean wave during this. One more. Fluid ball during this. Then they blow up. Debuffs me. Fluid swing first, then the debuff. Got mana coming back, we'll heal. Debuff him. Let's just get away. You get some big damage here. Nope, can't get big damage here, never mind. I gotta save mana for another immune here. Getting mana back in a moment. Yeah, big splash right here. Immune early, so I have less downtime afterwards. I got my dot up at least before. Okay, debuff him. Heal. Just a cascade. Tornadoes again. Different position this time, though. Get the swing. Debuff him again. Protein wave during this. Dude, let's go. Let's go. Good grief. We did it. Is it Louise? Hello. Off to wander to bed? Alright, button. Thanks for stopping by, buddy. Don't forget to hit that like button on your way out. Oh my goodness. All right. That was like 3 different sections of 3 different streams to get that fight down. I'm sure I probably did it wrong. I imagine maybe if I spammed missile, maybe that would have helped. I just don't know. I guess I don't know the power of missile spam, or if they even can be hit with missile. Missile is a blue mage ability that has a chance. The lower their HP, the greater the chance to take off half a mob's health. So, all right. We have reached Siegfried. It's just apparently Siegfried all 3 times. But I need to go spend some poetics. I'm very capped. Man. That was something. All right, let me see if I can get an invite. Invite people. Where is Ban? I sent Ben an invite to the Reddit Discord. They're calling it Final Fantasy XIV Classic because of April Fools. Oh my god. What's up, Mia? What is going on Discord right now? It looks like Fresh Kid is streaming anime, and Ben is playing fucking Portal? Ben, are you still here? You playing Portal, my guy? Are you playing Portal? Is that Portal or Portal? I can't tell if it's Portal 1 or Portal 2. Could be. Okay. All right. That was a lot of Final Fantasy. Bang to bang to bang to boom. Let's do some strange history, shall we? Let's do some strange history for a moment. Who wants a page number? It's Portal 2? Okay. Someone give me a page number between 1 and 200 and... What is it? What's the book good? 204? Page number me. Strange history break. Because that was a lot of Blue Mage brain power. So I don't know why my hair is being all friffy. I like the little wispy bits. Whatever. Who wants some strange history in their noggin? Is it stormy in Yulmore right now? Oh, it is. So it is. 197. That has not been chosen yet, and it is a one page. All right. Today's date 4/1. That's right, April Fools. All right. Strange history entry. This is a Mozart fart. The Urban Dictionary describes a Mozart fart thusly: to cut the cheese in a particularly tuneful way. It turns out that Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart, 1756 till 1791, would have been very proud of that honor. Why? Because the famous Austrian composer appreciates farts so much that he wrote poems about the best ones he encountered. He decomposed this masterpiece in a letter to his mother. Yesterday, though, we heard the king of farts. It smelled as sweet as honey tarts. While it wasn't in the strongest of voice, it still came on as a powerful noise. Additionally, a profound poem by Sir John Suckling in the 17th century Cavalier poet entitled A Pause for Poetry. Love is the fart of every heart, for when held in, doth pain the host, but when released, pains others most. Well, there you have it. Mozart wrote poems about farts, apparently. So be it. You're welcome, everyone. Yep. If you enjoyed that strange history, don't forget to hit the like button, because it helps me out on the channel. But also, what the hell did we just witness. I've allowed you to all be introduced to true art. Oh, I should actually turn in. I did this in the wrong order. I need to go turn in all my junk. And then come back here and buy poetic stuff. Wrong order, wrong order. I'm gonna go turn all this stuff in. Yeah, I'm glad I got that blue mage fight down. If that comes back up in the blue mage roulette stuff, though, if it even can, I don't know if I'll do it again. Because that was, Oh, I should have checked the market board for the fish. I can't turn in the raid stuff, right? Yeah, it won't turn in anything beyond that. Alright. Time to, Hello? Numpad? Oh, my num lock's off. So I'll turn all these greens in. For all those delicious storm seals. We're up to 28 material crates. I still don't know if I'm going to save up for 30 or 50. Why can't... stop. Why is it... What the hell? My spam 0 on the numpad was breaking. Because we're at 28. This will probably buy us another 6 or so. I may just save up for 50. I'm already this far in. I'm running a bunch of trust dungeons coming up, so I'll get a ton of greens. You get like 5 greens per trust run. Almost capped. Alright, go over here. Material. Go over to buy a bit. And a bit. 32. Gotta go back and check the market board to see if I can buy whatever fish that is, turn in for fish level, fish XP. Oh, there's still more. Alright, that's all good. All sorted. This stuff is the newest gear, so you can't do anything with it anyway. So I'm not risking it disappearing into the ether. That post that Scrappy put in Free Company is so bad. So bad. But that's the biggest thing. I don't know. I don't know if that guy is trolling or not. It's hard to tell sometimes. But this game is a bit complicated in that there are a lot of spells. And that can be said for any MMO, right? But this one in particular has a lot of spells. No matches found, damn. No one's putting up some minnow fish. I wonder where to get these. I wonder where I can find it. This feisty freshwater fish is found throughout the Black Shroud. Found throughout the Black Shroud. Well, I probably should swap over to fishing real quick just to fix my gear. Because I'm so higher level now. There we go. So now I can probably go through and delete all my low level, under level 60 crafting gear. Can now all be dunked. Yeah, all this stuff can go. All the 50 gear, basically. No accessories under that level. Was there rings or anything? I was like, no. Stuff that your job can use stays highlighted, stays not darkened, so you can see. Okay, well that's all I can remove, I guess. You need to get a new fishing rod, though. Fieldcraft supplies, Disciple of the Land. Where is a level 60 fishing rod? That's going to be in... I mean, I can check Insomnia tonight with the 4 of the hottest DJs on Primal. I love all the like the EDM scene and the DJ scene that happens in 14. Luminous fiber fishing rod, 70,000. I don't know if I want to spend that much gil on something. Depends though. Yeah, the 180. Yeah, sells at the shop for 3,000. Level 61. Is that going to be just Ishgard? Or would it be Ralger's Reach? Or Idleshire? Oh, let's go to the Foundation. I kind of want to go find... So it's in the Black Shroud. I haven't really ever done any fishing. And all my my fishing bars are all messed up. Because I actually don't fish. Okay, what does this do? Lights up the tip of your fishing rod. Cool. Select bait to apply to your fishing line. Attempts to hook the fish. Reduces amount of time for next fish to bite. Ah, chumming the water. It's like a cooldown. Selects fish to be automatically released upon catching them. Interesting. Adds extra hooks to the line. This is the passive. Increases chance of landing a large size fish by 50%. Negates the ineffective hooking status. Use certain large-sized fish already hooked to your line to attract even greater prey. Well, that's mooching. Opens your 5 senses to the surrounding environment. Detecting fish in a given body of water without regard for the normal hours of activity has no effect on certain fish. Restores fishing points. Curious. Abandons fishing and stows your equipment. Cast your line to begin fishing. Oh, this is weak bite negation and strong bite negation. Yeah, no idea. Never fished yet. So where does the stuff you buy down here anyway? Jeweled Crozia. Head over there real quick. The 4 DJs that are currently happening at Insomnia tonight are Ronin, Dolly, May, and Swage. Nice. That's collectible fish, fish eyes. Bum, bum, bum. Are there any passives for fishing? Looks like there's no passives like the other ones. Where's the field craft? Right here. I would like a fishing rod, please. Yeah, there it is. Boom. Oh, 23,000. So there's one higher. Oh, this is level 60. Whatever. We're here. Okay. So, Black Shroud. Let's see if I can figure out how to fish. Might have to look up where this one is specifically. Fishing locations. The Black Shroud. What's the one for the turn-in today? I'm only carrying because it's a gold star turn-in, so it's just a butt ton of XP. Apparently this fish doesn't exist. What the hell? This fish doesn't exist. Alright, good talk. Oh, is it a collectible fish maybe? Let's see. Oh, it's just a very specific one. So yeah. It needs to be fished with either salmon roe, stonefly larva, suspended minnow, versatile lure, or you can use mooch. You can mooch it, however, from the balloon fog during cloudy or foggy weather. In Girabanya in the fringes. Yeah, okay, so never mind on that one. No big deal. Look at this frumpy gear. Yeah, fishing pole. I don't know how to fish in this game. It's a whole thing to fish. So yeah, that's not going to be easy to do, so never mind. Banana. Gotta clean the freaking stables. Honestly. Yeah. Honestly. Alright, now we can go spend Poetics, which is our goal we were trying to work towards. Back to Yulmore. I'll click on Red Mage instead of Blue Mage. Whoops. Yeah, the meme that Scrappy posted in Discord is about essentially people not reading their tooltips. So it's a meme discussion, even though it could totally be someone trolling. So there's a tank, and tanks have defensive cooldowns, right? So all tanks have roll actions. Your roll is a tank. So every tank has the same roll actions. Now their actions, their job actions are going to be different. But in your roll actions, all tanks have the basic 20% DR, little shield wall going on. They have the kick, stun. They have taunt. They have interrupt. They have reprisal, which is another DR. The difference is this one debuffs your target to deal 10% less damage, which is what you use to debuff enemies that are doing AoEs. So if they're about to AoE the whole room, you put this to reduce that target's damage by 10%, meaning that the AoE hits you for way less. And you have Shirk, which this is a taunt swap mechanic where you give enmity to your other tank so that they get threat. The other one that all tanks have, and in a different way, all players also have this. It's called something different for casters. It's called Surecast. But it's called Arm's Length, where it has a bit of a tooltip going on here. So it creates a barrier nullifying most knockback and draw-in effects duration 6 seconds. So 2-minute cooldown. makes you not get pulled or pushed in a 6-second window. Very helpful, used a lot in raids to be immune to knockback effects. Also, as you see, it says additional effects. Slow plus 20% when barrier is struck, duration 15 seconds. That means that when you have this effect on your character, like so, that means anything that hits you in the next 6 seconds has a 15-second debuff slow. Slow, in Final Fantasy terms, is just anti-haste. So it reduces your auto attack swing speed, it reduces spellcast speed, it's just all of it. So it reduces all incoming damage by roughly 20% on every mob that hits you. So if you pull a huge pack of mobs, the way I usually pair up Arm's Length is pull a bunch of mobs for a huge wall pull. I will Arm's Length them once they're all grouped up, so they're all able to melee me within the next 6 seconds, and then I'll reprisal. So they're all swinging 20% slower for the next 15 seconds, and I combine that with reprisal, so they're all doing 10% less damage for the next 10 seconds as well. And then you chain that into like another cooldown when reprisal and Arm's Length are falling off, because the way you DR in this game is just kind of rolling a cooldown into the next cooldown to keep brunting damage or smoothing damage out. So, yeah, that meme is this player saying that Arm's Length is not a good defensive cooldown, which is just primarily them just showing their ignorance to how this game works. Because it is quite the strong cooldown, actually. That's the wrong eye level. Just spending my poetics. Easy way to get, yeah, that's fine. Easy way to get a lot of extra... Grand Company seals is to just dump your poetics into last expansion's token gear, because you get so many poetics, which is the base currency. You dump your poetics into them, and then you just turn this stuff in for free company seals. And free company seals can be used for a plethora of different things. I've been using them to stock up on these material containers because they carry mounts or minions from A Realm Reborn or Heaven's Ward, including like the rare PvP pets. There's one that sells for like almost 1 million plus gil. I think Teddy got one. It sold for like 800k. So you just do it. It just turns essentially dead currencies into potential gil. And I was gonna make a stupid YouTube video about, you know, opening a bunch of them just for fun. Also, what you do is you get these priority seal allowances, this little temporary buff you can get from doing your Grand Company missions over here. That gives you 15% more seals. So those rings I just bought for poetics are 2,000 Grand Company seals, because you need 20,000 per container. So it works out pretty well in that regard. Alright, let me do allied seals here. Let's grab some ventures. How many can we get? Just max them out? Sure, that's fine. I'm not buying anything else with ventures right now. How many teleport? Yeah, how many teleport tickets? Just give me a whole bunch of allied seals. Let's go. Ventures are what you need to send out your essentially your garrison followers, I guess. Oh, cool. Destroyer got his money back from those stupid Steam cards. That's nice. All right. Got some MGP. Got some Survival Squadron Battle Manuals. This is XP for foraging. Just stocking up on stuff for the next expansion, basically. So now I've got 16 of those. This is an XP buff for gathering. This is XP buff for crafting. I need to sit down and go through all these stupid faded copies of blah. Let's see. Oh, should I check my chemistries if something changed? Oops. With 3 or more members of the same class, there's a 40% chance to receive DRM-specific materia. Nope. It's gonna be low-level materia, so that's poopy pants. Oh, there we go. Let's go get more... Let's get the MGP thing. Where's the MGP ones? It's Spirit Bond bonus, meal duration, wear decrease, fee reduction. There it is, the gold banner. No, that's XP. There it is. The Gold Saucer VIP cards. We're already at 2. I don't know if I can make this one any better. Let's see. Needs 620 health. I don't think I can get there. I'd have to retrain for it. Okay. So, tactical. Another tank, maybe? That's a double tank, this one. Looks like. Yep, got to get to the 67% chance. Missions are very hard to get all the green stats in. Usually you have to do the temporary retrains to move their stats around. Alright. Alright. I haven't gone to the Doman Enclave this week yet, although I don't have enough bags of gold to give them. I wonder if I can give them my bags of gold and my old crappy crafter gear or gatherer gear. Let's see. So I can give you these and these, and I need 3,000 more. These are worth nothing. Those are worth a whole lot of nothing. How about this? I got nothing else to give. That's not even worth it at all. Whatever, I'll take 38 grand. I haven't sent my followers out on any long missions recently, so they haven't gotten anything else. Also, I just noticed we're at 30 of the tokens for the Tombstone event, so I can buy the mount that I don't have. Man, we're getting all this stuff done today. This is just how, like, Final Fantasy play sessions work. There's always, like, all these little things you can do. If you're playing enough, that is. Alright. Hello, Mr. Moogle. Newest tombstones. Let's see. I can buy the White Lanner Whistle. This is one of the mounts I do not have. Which also will proc... I think this is all... This should be all of the... Let me see. Where would this quest spawn? Mardona? We have a huge Google spreadsheet that Dalthier made. No, none of these. But that gives me the White Lanner from Bismarck, which is all the Heavensward mounts, so probably the Foundation. You can go do a quick little mount quest to get a meta mount. I don't know where it would be, if it'd be a blue quest or not. Let me go look. You can't look at quests unless you're in the area. I have so many quests to still do. So many side quests, so many wrap-up job quests. Just an absolute ton of them. I don't know where it would be. Let me look up. Heaven's Ward Mount Quest. Oh, it's in Idleshire. Okay. To Idleshire we go. It's so weird. The YouTube wants me to stream at like 5,000 kilobits per second. Less than half of what I'm currently streaming at, which would be just insane. The stream would look like absolute junk. Hello, Walking Atlas. Fiery wings, fiery hearts. The Walking Atlas has an eye to share his navigational expertise with you. New to Idleshire? Nope. Never fear, for a mere 1,000 gil, I will personally give you a guided... I say, you look like an adventurer who knows his business. Might you perchance be familiar with the Divine Lanners? Indeed, I have all of them. You tamed 7 of them? I knew you were no ordinary adventurer, to think that you should be the very hero I sought. Please, you must allow me to be your guide. Or not, I won't dream of charging you for my services, for they are already paid for by a well-spoken and well-dressed fellow. What? Hildebrand? Who is my mysterious employer, you ask? Well, if you are keen to meet him, just so happens he is keen to meet you too. You'll find him at the Snail over by the Hard Place. Some of the names of the buildings in this game. Oh yeah, the Snail's around the corner. All the way down and around, yeah. Gotcha. I haven't done custom deliveries in so damn long. Down here. Oh, yeah, it's the not Yoshi P character in the game. The Wandering Minstrel. Yeah. That makes sense. He does all of these, but it's weird that he's in this location this time. What is up, my guy? Always a pleasure, my friend. After our encounter with the Kirin, I caught wind of a brave soul said to command a veritable flock of divine lanners. 'Tis to find that individual that I have journeyed here. Hi, what's up? It's me. With my big stick. I'm gonna hit you with some left clicks real quick. All right, Firebird whistle. Let's go. Where are we going to take it? You have to go to a place and then do the thing. Where are we going? Dravanian Hinterlands. Good lord. Okay, yes. Literally by all the way across the zone. Gotcha. All the way out and across the zone, huh? Boink, 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 boink. What's up, Alexander? How you doing? Well, what about anime Fresh could screen sharing? Also, it do be Friday, so we need to ping some people in Discord real quick. One of those. One of those. Okay. Pings sent. Adrian leaves tomorrow, so would like to do a Vow of the Disciple raid, at least one more in Destiny 2 this evening, after stream. Will be good to get in there and jam a lamb. Going way up there on that small cliff. Going way up there. All right. Away we go. What's up, Alexander? What's ups? What's ups? What's ups? Sure. Yeah, there we go. Oh, it gets dark up here. What the heck? It's a weird, ominous cloud cover. A mysterious whistle that, when sounded by a worthy soul, is said to call forth a fiery bird of far eastern legend. Let's see. Gonna be taking a few screenshots during this, so if the screen freaks out momentarily, that's all I'm doing. There are all the birds. Many colors. Handle it. It's the same sound that all whistles make. There's the phoenix. Beautiful, beyond all imagining, the mighty firebird has come. At long last, the creature has met its match, a worthy hero to whom it would lend its wings. The divine landers, the firebird and you, traversing hardship and eternity, 9 brilliant lives have come together to outshine the stars. Tis not short of a miracle. One of those weird birds. Fiery wings, fiery hearts. Look at this goofy looking thing. Just lock, solid mouth, open tongue waggling. What the heck? Look at it. Goofy looking thing. There we go. That's the Heavens. So I have ARR, Heaven's Ward, and Stormblood meta mounts caught up now. Just like fire. There we go. Give it a little summon a Rooski here. I hit the wrong button. I also see lots of people using this mount a lot lately. Or like in hunt trains, a lot of people really like it. It's where it's got a locked face. Has a little jingle jangle. It has like a chime in the wind when it flies. That's cool. Neat. Get a lot of stuff done today. All right, back to... Where are we going? Can they run a trust dungeon real quick? I might do that, actually. What's up, Gorek? You're here quite toward the end of the stream, good sir. Let's have Gorek decide. Gorek, you have 3 options. One of them doesn't matter. Would you like another strange history entry? Yes or no? And then, should I do blue mage or red mage? You pick. Busy cooking. What were you cooking? And are you sharing at least pictures? What's for dinner? So that's a yes to the strange history. Can do. But then blue mage or red mage? Gonna get some dinner after this. Take a little break by watching another episode of Hawkeye, and then see about getting that that Destiny 2 raid going tonight. Would be good. That's too early. That was immune. 3. Red mage, says Gorek. All right. You missed earlier though. I did beat the blue mage boss I was stuck on for like multiple streams. Finally beat that blue mage boss today. That was rough. That was rough. You seared 3 pounds of beef chuck stew meat, chopped it up, deglazed the pan, sauteed the bell peppers and onions in the frond, tossed it all with some chili seasoning, added rotel and tomato paste, and topped off the crock pot with 4 cups of water. So you made a crazy stew. How long is that going to slow cook in the crock pot, Gorek? Like for the next multiple hours? That sounds fantastic. That sounds fantastic. All right, Gorg said red mage. So we're gonna change it up then. Bum ba na ba da ba da ba ba da. Should be ready in less than 2 hours. Okay. Oh, I got bombocoed. Come on. No earth crystal. All right. Got a low level. Oh, it's not low level. That's exarchic, actually. I gotta sit down and go through my, oh, great. Spirit extract. Wonderful. So I changed up my retainers. This bottom one, so Cora here, only sells raid materials now. So what I know when I pull out Gil after X number of things sell, that's just Gil for the free company, rather. Free company Gil. And if it's not on that, if it's on my other 2 retainers, then it's my junk. Let me go vendor these 2 things real quick. Keep the bags nice and clean. And then I'll jump into a trust dungeon. Get out of there. All right. Trust dungeon. Let's see. We don't need to do Holminster. We can do Don Meg now. Going with the dad-daughter squad and uncle. And then whoever the hell I am in this whole family thing. Dad, daughter, uncle, cat. Or, sorry. Not cat. The cats are here. No cats allowed. No cats in this group. Let's go. Avatar mode. Let's get some XP. Oh, he's already freaking casting. I can't interrupt him, can I? Yo, Thancred, you want to, like... There you go, buddy. I guess I probably could have put him to sleep. Maybe that could have worked. If I cast sleep on the Fwa. I assume that'll work. Does he just start casting his buff right afterwards? I don't know. Still weird to me that the trust system doesn't have AoE buttons. I think the tank avatar AoEs, but no one else does. And I don't know why they designed it like that. I mean, it's to take a certain amount of time, I guess, right? Go get him, Dad Crid. Indeed. Prepare yourself, indeed. Dude, the second form of the AoE for Red Mage is really pretty. That crazy flower right there, it's great. Whap, whap, splok. The sound effect's kind of weird. It's like just hitting like a glass on a table or something. And just ching. So, Garg, did you recover from your story explosion this morning? Oh, yeah, see, you almost are kind of like going down the... I was about to ask you. If you recovered from... all that story. Double AoE, bam bam. Get him, Reen. Use your little daggers. Go. Blah, blah, blah. I do need to catch up on the Red Mage story quest because I'm missing a spell. Gotta get through the Red Mage stuff. As I currently have not behind 4 quests, I believe. Something like that. Yeah. Yeah, let's see if I can put this guy to sleep. Will that stop the cast? Fully resisted. Rip. Good luck, Thancred. If the Fwoth gets the cast off, this guy gets a damage buff. You know, I'll debuff him. By 5%. There you go. Need a couple of days to recover from something like that. Oh, yeah. I'm doing as much AoE damage as I can. The only problem with Trust Mode is that it's insta-Qs for DPS, but I'm doing almost 3 times Reen's damage right now. Because they don't AoE. She's doing like 1300 DPS to my 3600. The trust system just focuses one mob at a time. Pretty sure the tank AoEs to get threat, and then they just single target. They don't really AoE trash boss or trash mobs. What just happened? That was weird. Just lost my whole target. What the heck? Oh, that's all about. Big burst. 3k burst. Reen's doing 1800. Just got there. Come on, let's go. Oops, I double tapped. Does this hit me if I stay between? It does still, doesn't it? Damn it. Uncle Urianger, you have some healing to do, my friend. Mostly because I tried to be greedy and stand between. Doesn't work that way. No. It's weird they don't do anything when they stand still for mechanics, too. The avatar mode just kind of deer in headlights kind of thing. I would probably say Urianger is more of a geek than a nerd. I give him the geek moniker for sure. But yes. Yeah, give me that card draw, Orion. Let's go. That was a weird noise. Like the combination of the take damage noise by Oriange and Reen at the same time there, it was a little weird. And one more flare for the road. Oh, come on. Okay, there you go. You got there. Go, little frogman, go. Hello? That was weird. There was an invisible wall when I was walking at first, so I couldn't walk forward. I had to guess wait a little longer. So I can't put those guys to sleep.
Prepare yourself.
Prepare yourself. I'm gonna pull a big boy pull for you here, okay, buddy? Schwank. Here come the bees, Thancred. The bees! Ah, the bees!
I'll show you. Now I've got you.
Big AoE combo.
I'll show you.
You guys standing in the poison? Thancred. The trust NPCs don't necessarily know how to deal with large wall pulls like this. They sometimes tend to stand in all the things. I was doing a whole minster switch last night. You know, just pulled 2 packs like you normally would if you were playing with players. Oriange just stands in the 2 charges from the 2 bears or whatever. It just gets totally yeeted, dies. And I'm playing Red Mage right now, leveling it, so I could res him instantly, no problem. But it was a little cringe. Boy, just brick house right to the face. Quite good. I hope Ben enjoying his birthday gift. I mean, I listened to it. I don't think Ben has listened to it yet, Gorek. He said he wasn't going to listen to it, last I heard. So, yeah. Yeah, I can't stop this guy from doing this thing. It's so weird. Immune to sleep. Get him, Thancred. I'm gonna hit a limit break on all this stuff once you get all the ads. Oh, I'm gonna get hit with an AoE at the same time. Lame. I'm dead. Locked in the animation when you start casting Limit Break. Can't do anything. It was already casting. I had the staff out, so I just die. Sag. Very sag. Well, no limit break now, Thancred, so just one at a time then, if you could, please. Kablamo! Kablamo! Okay, a few people are good for the raid tonight that responded anyway. Get him, Reen. I like how Reen isn't even a ninja. She's just a rogue. It's just a special character. But she has the rogue icon. It's the default base class. It isn't the specialized job or anything. Oh, do you not try to buff again after you've already been pulled? That's weird. All the AoE. Spank, spank, swank. No, don't do it again. I'm surprised 2 of those AoE hits right there from those trees actually just 100 to 0'd me. You haven't listened to it? It's 12 seconds. It's 12 seconds, Ben. And it's pretty funny because text-to-speech is really stupid. I worked hard on it, mate. Yeah, apparently. Oh. Do. Alright, so I have to basically wait for them to choose where they're soaking, right? Because the soak lines are going to be... Unless they have a direct place that they stand. I guess if I just stay here, will they not? Yeah. See. Okay. They have set spots they go to. I guess. Because I was already standing at one, and Urianger is like, "No, that's mine." Just runs over and takes it. Sure, dude. Whatever. Oh, but now he's staying too far away for this, is he? Well, he broke his own. Okay. In Group Finder version of that, you're supposed to stand like in the boss's hitbox so that all of the vines are right next to him. You just kind of all hit a few AoEs and it just kills them all. All the vines, rather. All the instant spells. little heavy on the black mana build there, but it looks like they changed that time. Too much black mana because I didn't have any. I don't have Verholy yet. Don't have Verholy to do the double combo and do one flare, one holy. Not yet, anyway. Soon, TM. I don't know if this is enough. Still gonna hit me though. Yeah, still hits me. Oh well, not a big deal. 600,000 experience points. Alright, into the weird frog castle. I wonder, can the trust system do the really nasty pull in here? Or does it just kill him? I'm willing to try. I need the shell crown. Give it to me. Oh no, it's booby trapped. Oh, no. All the instants. I probably shouldn't do all my instants right here because I'm going to do the big pull around the corner, but oh well. I'll be back. Kashplow, kashplowy. I wonder with Trust if it actually is better just to single target down mobs. It probably still isn't after a certain point because the loss of potency. Well, I can't save that flare. I probably could have just stood here. He always tries to cast death when mobs are so dead already. They're so low HP. Alright, Thancred. Let's see if you're chunky enough to do this. Grab the horse. The thing is, these don't move. Maybe they do? Let me just see. Ouch. Ouch, I'm dead. Thank you, Oriange. Yeah, I think does this just kill Thancred? Maybe, maybe not. He's fighting it. I just didn't know if the Trust avatar would just spam heal enough. Well, Oriange just ate a face full. Okay, he's fine. Man, I'm double Reen's DPS right now. Clearly. It's just tough trying to AoE down big packs with the Trust system because they don't. It's really all my damage. Not bad, no, not bad. Yeah, there's a huge bonus to it. Like I told you before, Gorek, they're eventually going to have all of the main story dungeons with this system. Now, the Trust system and the Trust avatars, which are only in Shadowbringers and Endwalker, what they'll have updated is the duty support system. So they talked about today on the live letter. The duty support system is what they start implementing for all of ARR, Heaven's Ward, and Stormblood. Now that's going to take the next year and a half worth of patches to implement into the game in completion. But you're already past that part on your first character anyway, so... But by the time the next full expansion launches for Final Fantasy XIV, there will be a way to do all of the dungeon content as you do story stuff solo. Trials, story trials, the 8-man raids will still be raids. They'll still be trials, and unless for any other reason, they'll still be with other players. So, but that's for now anyway. Additionally, when you want to jump back in, I will be available late. It's very loud. I will be available later tonight, because after trying to get done with this dungeon, sign off around 6:30, and then do dinner and food, and then Destiny raid hopefully by 7 o'clock. That'll take, let's say, an hour and a half. I will be up to help you do the last 4 of Eden, if you would like to do that tonight. As a bit of a change, considering you just did the end of 5.3. But I'm up to help you with Eden tonight if you'd like, because you've got 4 more for Eden left. I wasted that. I hit the wrong button. Comes trials, I think I'm personally fine with the way they are. Gonna have to do with some people. It's an MMO after all. Which it's true. I mean, that's not wrong, but it is super different how there is a lot of solo stuff, and they're just leaning more into more solo content in how 14 works. Oriange, do you seriously wait this out? Oriange waits. Thancred jumped the gap. Oh, okay. Look at Reen! Look at her! I've never seen this before. Look at her go. Does she even make it over in time? She's so scared. Look at her. Okay, I took the... That's so good. I mean, I never really do trust. This is my first time really doing the trust system. Level of my DPS characters. That was so good. I really didn't realize that until she was just barely walking over. Oh, that's good. Of course, when you're doing the trust system, you get all their interactions too. Like Reen right there commenting, "Ah, it's hideous." And it's barfing all over the place. Yeah, so if you want to finish the Eden tonight, we'll do that. So it'd be like maybe around like 10 Eastern, if you wanted to start working on that by chance. I wove that wrong with OGCDs, whatever. Still learning, Red Mage. I don't even have the full kit unlocked yet, because I haven't done quests in a long time. Oh, wrong button. Oh well. Big AoE spam. Wait, is he Asunaing off all of those? He really is. What a Chad. What an absolute Chad. Green, hit him with the LB. I don't know why you can't LB, girl. Get him. I mean, I'll use it instead, I guess, but it's the caster LB. It's not that great. On single target, anyway. Caster LB is for AoE. Get the double melee combo in there for the finish. One more flare to do it. Nice. Level 74 poggers. Well, the lighting in here was weird there for a moment. Is it over? It do be. Yay, hats that I can't see anyway. Okie doke. Good trust dungeon run. I did 42% of the boss's health. Trust is still faster than waiting in a 10 to 15 minute DPS queue for dungeons. And the time it takes you to wait for a queued dungeon with players and then do that dungeon, you can just start a trust dungeon and finish it, because it does take a little longer. You can do dungeons with a competent group in 8 to 12 minutes if you're blasting, but the a trust dungeon does take about 20. Probably about between 20 and 25 minutes. They are a little slower, but you don't have the negative of having to wait for a queue. So that's all good, and we're right on time for 6:30. All right, good stuff. Let's do a strange history and get the hiffle out of here. Go have some dinner and then play some Destiny tonight. All right. So, Gorak, you said yes to the strange history. Would you like to pick a page number? Gret picked the other page number we just had, and it was about Mozart and how he likes farts. So, hopefully you pick a page that isn't about flatulent poetry. Strange history time. Give me a page number. And see what we get. And I'll just close out of Final Fantasy actually in the background here. 65, aka how old I am. Whoa. Toxic? Page 65. Okay, got it. No one picked this one yet. All right. Strange history, page 65. 3 strange fads. Goldfish swallowing. What? Got like one stray hair. You see it? What a dingus. On March 3rd, 1939, Harvard University student Lothrop Withington Jr. swallowed a live goldfish to win a $10 bet. Days later, not to be outdone, a college student in Pennsylvania downed 3 goldfish seasoned with salt and pepper. When a fellow classmate upped the ante to 6 goldfish, the gauntlet had been thrown down and the goldfish swallowing craze spread like wildfire on campuses across the United States. By the time the fad faded a few months later, thousands of goldfish had met gruesome ends. It's awkward but less harmful 1939's Tide Pods. So this goes to show you that even freaking 80 years ago, humans are still stupid. Tooth dyeing. In 16th century Europe, tooth dyeing was popular among upper-class women. In Italy, red and green were the most popular colors, while Russian women favored black teeth. They would dye their teeth colors. And crotchless tunics. Oh, here we go. Ben's coming in. In medieval England, not making this up, in medieval England, wealthy gentlemen, well, he's not wealthy, okay, often wore clothing that left their assets exposed by way of short-fitting tunics with no pants. If the genitals didn't hang low enough, padded, flesh-colored prosthetics called, is it briquettes? Briquettes? I mean, it's like briquette, but it's spelt funny, would be used. What the shit? Medieval England time. Wealthy gentlemen would often wore clothing that left their balls hanging out by way of short-fitting tunics with no pants. And if their genitals didn't hang low enough, they would use prosthetic balls to make them look like they did. Humans are stupid. Collectively, as a species, we dumb. Alright, holy crap. At least it wasn't fish bread like the one Totaro made. That's gross. Yeah, Archon loaf. Yeah. Alrighty, I'm getting out of here. Thank y'all for being here. If you enjoyed hanging out today, hit that like button. Helps me out a great deal here on the channel, as well as the join button if you so desire to support me in a more direct fashion. Destiny stuff tonight. Help Zodiark out with some things. Over the weekend, work some stuff on the back end a bit. Get back here on Monday for more stuff. What's up, Q? As a member of the Skynet hive mind, I find our intervention of the human race completely justified. Oh, you're part of the Skynet hive mind? Okay. Okay. But yeah, hit the like button. Do the things with the stuff. I don't know. See y'all on Discord. Have a great night. Have a great morning, whoever comes first, and I'll see you back here on Monday.